Hey guys, it's your girl Gems, your favorite medical student, and I am back with another video. So as you guys know, my exams are over, so I am finally finished my first year of medical school, and I've actually received my grades. Yeah. So just like I did in January when I received my grades for the first semester, I wanted to come on here and, just complete the year by revealing my grades to you for this semester. But first, I want to do like a little review of the entire year of my first year of medical school so you guys can, get more of an insight as to how that was for me, because I really didn't post many videos of my first year of medical school, which I really regret. But going forward into second year, I do plan to post more, although I most likely will have my classes online, so I don't know how that will work for the first semester. I might not get much of a variation, but yeah, I'll try my best to post videos and keep you guys updated from here on out. Basically, I have a lot of videos for you guys planned. Like, I literally have a list, so if you're interested in seeing my life as a medical student, getting tips and all that, there, hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, your family, your sister, your brother. But that is family, yeah, so yeah, share it with everybody, and let's get into the video. Okay, so let's start with first semester. First semester, now I do want to say, first semester was really challenging in terms of not just the schoolwork. Like, medical school isn't hard, it's just a lot of work. The main problem, I guess, with the first semester for me was I moved from home, so I didn't have my mom, I didn't have all my friends, my boyfriend. I basically relied on social media a lot, so that made it very difficult. Honestly, adjusting to a new country for me isn't very difficult, but first semester did come with a lot of challenges. Also adjusting to medical school life, university life, the fact that you have exams in December, like, I ain't accustomed to that, okay? I've been doing CXC exams from fourth form when I was 15 years old, and I'm now 19, so that's a good few while I wasn't doing no exams in December. And even before that, like, you stop doing exams in December in first term in second form. So from second form, you're not doing any exams during the first term, aka December. So I was not accustomed to that, so I think that kind of threw me off too. So yeah, just let's keep that in mind. So let's talk about the first day of medical school. Oh, sorry, I'm waiting for someone to tell me because I have no idea. I missed it. Bruh. I was not there for the first day of medical school. Why? I got my acceptance letter like literally 3 days before medical school started. And I had to try my best to get a plane ticket because, like, all the flights were booked. And the only flight I got to get to Jamaica from Barbados was on the first day of medical school. So I arrived in Jamaica on the first day of medical school, and I missed the first day of medical school. So I have no idea what happened. I think they just did like introductory stuff, like welcome to medical school and all that, so I missed that. I didn't get any of that, and I honestly feel so robbed and so annoyed. Like, I missed the welcome. Like, I would have loved to be there, but I missed it. So when I got to Jamaica, I spent a few days, like, trying to like settle down, get a dorm. I actually didn't get the dorm I wanted. It was like a hot mess, okay? So my first day of medical school, I think I started like either the third or fourth day, so like either the Wednesday or the Thursday, because the first day was a Monday. And I remember sitting in the class, and I know for sure it was anatomy we're doing like the basic anatomy. We were learning the different terms like proximal, distal, posterior, anterior, those types of things. And already I felt like everything was just hitting me. I felt like all this information was coming at me because it was a lecture, and he was just talking and talking and talking, and I'm like, what is he saying? What is this man saying? Like, what? I mean, he was explaining properly, he was explaining well, but I just felt like a whole lot of information was just coming at me, okay? It was just coming at me. So fast forward to like the middle of the semester, I was still trying my best to like get a routine, get something going, like find a way that I can study. I had friends who were telling me, you know, do flashcards, do this, do that, do that. But honestly, I feel like in medical school you have to find out what works for you for yourself. Like, you can't rely on other people's advice. Like, you can definitely take their advice and try their advice, see if it works for you, try different things, but at the end of the day you still have to figure out for yourself, because if you do exactly what they tell you to do, I don't think it's gonna work. Like, you have to tweak it and like really personalize it to your liking. So yeah, I tried that. I didn't really get any techniques or any routines. I was just trying different things, okay, and that didn't work for me. I will make a video for you guys sharing some tips and tricks that I think really helped me during this semester, because I did get a routine going and I did stick to it and it really helped me. So fast forwarding again, exams came around. Like I said, I didn't have a technique, didn't have a strategy or anything. I was just, you know, doing different things, reading textbooks, reading lectures, and honestly nothing wasn't really sticking. I didn't retain much information, and what I did retain probably wasn't even the high yield stuff. So when exams came around, we got our timetable, so I saw like what I had for each day, and honestly I was just cramming everything. And let me tell you, I hate cramming, because especially in this field, because you're learning to be a doctor, it's something you need to learn for life, not just for the exam. So to be cramming in medical school, I don't suggest that at all, but honestly it's what got me through the first semester. But I hate cramming, so yeah, in the video that I'll make for you guys, I'll share, you know, how to avoid that. So yeah, I was basically cramming for all exams. I remember the last exam I stayed up really late. Like, the most sleep I probably got that night before the exam was an hour, because I was just trying to go through all the lectures, which was a big mistake, obviously, because, you know, I didn't have technique and everything, so I had to do that, but it was a terrible mistake. That course had like 3 sub-courses in it. It's called the Fundamentals of Diseases and Treatment. So it had microbiology, pharmacology, and pathology. And then, you know, you have lectures for each of those sub-courses. So cramming for that doesn't really work out, which you guys know it didn't for me, because at the end of my first semester I failed 2 courses. So in total we did 4 courses for the first semester of medical school. I failed 2 and I passed 2. I failed Fundamentals of Diseases and Treatment, which is the one I just talked to you guys about. I failed Embryology and Histology. I do think I failed that one because my histology wasn't really strong and I didn't really like commit to memory the histology. I don't know, the histology I think was my downfall. So then the other 2 were molecular medicine and anatomy. I love anatomy, so I did well in that one, but I like barely passed molecular medicine. I got a C, and that was with 50%. So yeah, if I had just like gotten one more wrong on that test, I would have failed 3 and passed 1. So thank you, Jesus, thank you that I did not fail 3 or more, which is all. So now that exams are over, well, I actually got my results like after Christmas vacation, but I just said them before, but whatever. For Christmas vacation I came back home and I did a surprise. I surprised my boyfriend on Christmas Day. It was the best surprise ever. He had no idea, and what kind of made me feel bad was that he is so sweet. He stayed up with me. Okay, so if you don't know, Jamaica is 1 hour behind Barbados. So he stayed up with me until 1 o'clock Barbados time, so he could wish me Merry Christmas at 12 o'clock, which would be 12 o'clock my time if I was in Jamaica. But I felt bad, like, but I didn't want to break character, you know? I didn't want to be like, oh, you don't have to do this, and then he'd be like, I want to. I feel like he would have put up a fight, you know? I feel like he would have said, if I said you don't have to, I feel like he would have said, but I want to, and blah blah blah, and there would be no discussion about it really. So if you think about it, it ain't my fault. So let's go over to January, the second semester. Now that I have my results, I knew I had to make some serious changes. I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I had some time before school started, so I took that time to like really plan out exactly what I wanted to do. I started doing different little tips and tricks that I'll share with you in the next video, and those tips and tricks really helped me. So I made a routine and I stuck with it for the entire semester. I didn't let anything change my mind. Oh, I forgot to mention, like I said, in the first semester, different people were telling me to do different things, so I was trying out every single thing they suggested for me, which obviously didn't work. So I stuck to what I was doing and I didn't let anything or anyone influence me to do otherwise. My friend did ask me if I wanted to study with him, and they were gonna obviously do something other than what I was doing, so I politely told him, you know, I'm doing what I'm doing, so I didn't want to like compromise that because I want to see how it works out. So he, you know, respected that, and I just continued doing what I was doing. So yeah, that's definitely a tip that I want to give to you guys. If you have a routine, don't let anyone influence you to do some other routine. If you know that that's what you want to do and you want to stick to it, stick to it. Don't let anyone else influence you to do some other routine, okay? You can take advice from other people, maybe try implementing it if you feel like it's gonna work. Think of it carefully, but don't just change everything you're doing just to, you know, follow somebody else's advice. So as the semester continued, you know, I'm on the ball, I'm doing my routine, I'm sticking to it, and then you know what happens? Coronavirus. Yeah, corona. So I came back home, and now, you know, I feel like I'm in a hotel, I'm relaxing, I'm chilling, my mom is cooking for me. So I start getting lazy. Also, I fell sick. I had the cold. So yeah, I was getting pretty lazy, but I was like, you know what? We can't do this. We gotta stick to the routine, which I did. As soon as I got better, I was like, okay, Gemma, we're going back on the ball. Obviously, I gave myself some time to rest, because when you're sick, your body needs to heal itself. And also, I allowed myself to do that because I didn't have classes. You know, classes were cancelled for the time being because they were still putting measures in place, because, you know, we weren't at school. We had to do online classes, so they were like discussing different things with the school board, so we didn't have classes. So yeah, so I took a little time for myself just to rest. After that, you know, I jumped back on the ball, started back studying like I did before I came back to Barbados, was on my routine and all of that, and I stuck to it. Good. I also used that time to think about the USMLE. As you guys know, from some video, I'll link it up there, I'm not sure what I called it, but I mentioned in that video that I do want to get into residency in the US. So in order to do that, I need to take the USMLE exams. I really didn't know how I was going to go about that, so I didn't make any videos about that. A subscriber did suggest to me on Instagram that she wanted me to make a video on that. However, I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't like know anything, so I didn't want to make a video and then like confuse the heck out of y'all. Yeah, so I started thinking seriously about it. I messaged a friend who is also planning to take the exam. She's going to be doing it next year. So yeah, she's ahead of me, and so she gave me a lot of advice, and she also recommended me to start taking these classes that she was taking when she started planning to do the USMLE. So the classes are by a company called First Step, and they're really good. And the good thing is that they don't only cater to preparing you for STEP, but they also incorporate what you're learning in the classroom, you know, at school for that semester into their classes. So they aren't taking our focus off of what we're doing in the classroom and like studying something totally different. So we're studying, so yes, we're studying for the USMLE Step 1, but because it's the same topic, we can also use that to study for our own exams. So let's move on and continue to this semester's exams. So you guys pretty much have an idea of what I went through, what I, you know, went through during exam season this semester. It was very stressful. I was studying, I stuck to my routine, and I don't really have much to say about it. It was, honestly, I think it wasn't as stressful as the last semester because like I was preparing throughout the entire semester, so I didn't feel like I had this whole heap of work that I had to do. But I also feel like during the period, I feel like I was I felt like that was the most stressed I've ever been, but looking back I don't think it was. So yeah, I think I got through really well with that, and the fact that I was continuously studying using my routine throughout the entire semester really helped with that. So I'm not gonna go too in depth about how preparing for exams this semester was, because you guys probably already have seen the video. So now we've reached the end of the first year of medical school, and now what you guys are really here for, the grades. Let's talk about it. So I'm just gonna pull up my grades right now, and I'll see if I can like put it on the screen so you guys can see. I don't know how that's gonna work. I might just type it on and put it on the screen, but I'm going on my iPad right now to check my grades. I already know what they are, but I want to like give y'all the real stuff, because I might forget something or something or something. Alrighty, so I have them pulled up here, and I'm not going to go through the foundation course like I did last semester, just because I want to keep this more so about medical school. But if you're wondering, I did pass the foundation course that I did this semester. So for my medical courses, I did cell biology, introduction to medical practice, healthcare concepts, basic hematology and reticuloendothelial system, the respiratory system, and neuroscience 1, which was the peripheral nervous system. And let's begin. In cell biology, let me skip across so you guys can see the grades over here. In cell biology, Gema Springer got an A. My first A. Okay, let's get calm again. Now the next course, Introduction to Medical Practice, was a pass-fail course. So yeah, you get your grade, but you don't see like A, B, C, or whatever. You just see pass or fail. And your girl passed with the whopping 86%. In healthcare concepts, I got a B. In basic hematology and reticuloendothelial system, I got an A-. In the respiratory system, I also got an A-. In neuroscience 1, I got an A. Yeah, those are my grades, guys. I am so shocked. Like, well, no, I wouldn't say I'm shocked, because I was expecting to do well this semester based on how my routine was and all that there. So, but I'm like super stoked and super happy. Like, I got all A's and 1 B. What? Your girl is back. Okay, y'all didn't know me before medical school, but this is me. Okay, this is me. Your girl is back. I am not someone who fails. I don't think medical students typically are people who fail. I don't. So the fact that I bounced back from last semester, oh, I feel so good. I feel so good. So yeah, don't worry guys, I'm definitely gonna share with you guys what I did to bounce back, because your girl bounced back. Yeah, so I just honestly, I'm so thankful. Y'all don't know, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so thankful to Jesus. Like, you don't know, you don't know, or maybe you do, but you don't. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, now I've completed my entire year in review of my first year of medical school. The cat is out of the bag. You guys know my grades and everything. So that brings us to the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Chat with me down in the comment section. I'd love talking to you guys. Do comment down below what other videos you would like me to do. You can also follow me on Instagram, because I do post a lot more frequently there than I do here, so you guys can stay updated with me. What else do I want to say? Oh, subscribe. Yeah, subscribe if you are interested in this type of thing. And yeah, if you subscribed, welcome to the family. So yeah, your girl is moving on to second year now. I'm so excited. Anyways, let me end this video because it's like a little too long already. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.